Right. Yes, may I inquire from the chairman? You know, the two pending cases allegedly against Colonel Antonio is contained in our investigative reports here at the commission. Can we verify from legal, as well as those who are doing our paperwork, exactly why this mistake occurred? Thank you. With that, yeah. Here po, the PIR is very clear-cut regarding the two pending cases at the Ombudsman. Kawawa naman, kung hindi naman siya, bakit naman nakalista dyan? Okay, sige. While we're looking that up, I'd like to call on Colonel Tim Kenneth Bansig.
He is online, Your Honor.
You're online. Okay. Yes, Colonel Bansig, you were awarded the Bronze Cross for non-combat heroism. What was the event that resulted in such award?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, the incident was if I recall it correctly, the incident was, it involves the killing of a member of Lubwagan tribe in Upper Uma, Lubwagan, Kalinga, by a company of the 21st Infantry Battalion, and they were about to, or they have declared or about to take armed hostilities against the government troops. So our role there, Madam Senator, Mr. Chairman, was I was with the team from the 501st Infantry Brigade and some NBI personnel, and undercover we went to the Upper Uma, Lubwagan, where we talked with the elders and convinced them to accept our amends and to prevent the hostilities that they were planning. And luckily, they recognized our sincerity, and we were able to settle the impending hostilities against our government troops. And
so you were able to diffuse the tension without a single shot, which is why it's defined as a non-combat award. Is that correct?
That's correct, ma'am.
Yes, congratulations. It's nice to hear that. And it's a sterling example of what can be done with negotiation and ample preparation. Congratulations, Colonel. I know you're from Tuguegarao as well.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, Senator Imee Marcos. But before that, we would like to recognize Senator Jingo Estrada. Good morning, sir. Next in
Yes, hello, Colonel. Good morning. It appears you're a correspondent in two pending cases at the Ombudsman for violation of anti-graft, Article 220, grave misconduct, serious dishonesty. In brief, it's alleged that you and your correspondent rigged the procurement process for 21 refurbished Bell helicopters. Would it not be more prudent for the Commission to await the resolution of these cases pending before confirming your promotion? Any comments, please?
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, I think I'm not the one person that is in that charge, ma'am.
Is that the case? We tried to verify at the Ombudsman, and it does say Alfredo Antonio.
Yes, ma'am. I have a junior in my last name, ma'am.
Yes, I understand. You are saying that this case is nothing to do with you.
Yes, ma'am. I was not aware of that case, ma'am.
I see. All right. I may have been misinformed. Please allow us to have a look at this again. In
Yes.
that case, I will look it up, and I'm happy to hear that from a fellow Ilocano from Bayumbong. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
That'll be all,
Thank you,
Colonel.
ma'am.
I'm happy it's not you.
line. Yes, Senator Riza, Hontiveros, please, ma'am.
No, it's all right, Mr. Chair. Hindi po ako mag-interject. I was just raising my hand to be included in the list to raise questions.
Yes, ma'am, you may proceed.
I have two more
I'm sorry, Sen.Imee isn't.
Yes, can we continue with Senator Amy? Yeah. Thank you,
Mabilis lang. Si Colonel Thorsten Bautista, PAF. The investigation report indicates that you're currently unassigned. Is this because of medical issues, or is there a surplus of officers in the AFP currently unassigned, or some other reason, Colonel?
No, ma'am. Actually, the report that you have was just, I think the report, ma'am, was I think it was a few months after I arrived from the U.S. I took I took the Air War College in U.S. in Alabama, ma'am, and after that, I was not yet assigned since the position is not yet available for me. So I was assigned at the holding center. Then last
Now
September,
where are you assigned to?
I am now assigned as the director for operations of 220th Airlifting in Mactan Air Base, Cebu, ma'am.
Okay, therefore you have your hands full and you have a great deal of work. And once again, may I enjoin the committee secretariat, the commission's investigative group to please update our records. I'm sorry for that, Colonel Bautista. There seems to have been an old report. Thank you.
So it's fine, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
We will check again that, Your Honor.
One last question. Thank you, Colonel Christine Marie Bayaona, PA. Yes, just a quick question regarding a reprimand made for your certifying certain materials were delivered despite their non-delivery. Checks were allowed to be released to the supplier for non-delivery. This is in January 2013. The offense appears to be much more serious than the penalty of a slap on the wrist. Is this falsification or a violation of anti-graft and corrupt practices? The question arises whether you are in fact morally fit to be a high-ranking officer in the AFP. Can you please explain?
Good morning, ma'am. That incident or that happened when I was assigned with the procurement service with servicing the 51st Engineer Brigade. All I can say, ma'am, is I was just a secretary of the Technical Inspection Acceptance Committee.
But were there others who were charged for the
Yes.
offense and the falsification of the said document?
Yes, ma'am.
Pero yung sekretarya ka lang, mag-sign ka
I-
lang. You just
Yes.
signed off on the delivery.
Yes, ma'am. I was just the one preparing for all the documents needed for the TIAC to sign. I was just the secretary, ma'am.
And that's the reason for the very hasty reprimand and the lack of charges filed against you. Is that correct?
I think so, ma'am.
Thank you very much. That's all. I just wanted to clarify the issue and make certain that in fact you had no part in the said anti-graft case. Thank you very much, Colonel Bayaona, my neighbor from Gataran. Thank you.
General Chua, did I get that?
Colonel Chu.
So sorry. Bilang Angel in the future. Colonel Chua, following the line of questioning of Rep. Verge, ano po exactly yung sa RA 1984 ang hindi responsive? Para pwede rin po naming tignan possibility of amendment ng batas or pag-amend ng DOH ng IRRs para maging mas responsive po.
Ma'am, thank you for that query, ma'am. Ma'am, it's more of the system yung pag-ano yung sa what we need, yung mga best practices like veterans and other government institutions, they have their own special bids and awards committee. Sila is a key budgetary unit, and so we are under the back one. So, worry po kami doon sa process, and I know that they're so busy and ang dami po nila na ginagawa din alongside with all the requirements of the hospital.
Salamat po, Colonel Chua. Pag-aralan po namin ito para kung pwede naming trabahuin.
Thank you po.
Yes, Colonel. As we are well aware, in my part of the country, the CAFGUs have always been very controversial. The investigation report indicates that you were subject of complaints for the violation of the Articles of War, suffering military property to be lost, conduct unbecoming of an officer and a gentleman, and while you were exonerated, the penalty of suspension for command positions of 4 years was issued. You were likewise the subject of another complaint for the violation of Article of War 97, military discipline violations, for which you were reprimanded with accessory sanctions. How are we assured that yourself, as Colonel Espela of the CAFGU Affairs Unit, will have learned from said transgressions and the CAFGU will no longer be the subject of such allegations?
Good afternoon, ma'am. As I said before, ma'am, that is or that incident happened in 2008, and it has been resolved since 2014. So I assume my current position as the CEO of the 5th Division CAFGU Affairs Unit last July 1, 2022. So my previous cases never affected my stint as CEO of 5th DICAO. In fact, we have been accomplishing so much in administering the our CAA in the area of 5th ID to look into their moral and welfare, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, Colonel. I'd just like to inquire from the Secretariat if Colonel Espela was able to submit a clearance stating that there's no money or property accountability, because I couldn't find it in the records.